Hello everyone, I'm Sue Larkin, the Health and Wellbeing Coordinator of Age UK, Sevenoaks and Tunbridge. Some of you may already have seen some of my videos previously, and thank you if you have. Today I'm going to be working on some more balance. I'm also going to be working on the dominant leg that we will have. We'll have one slightly stronger side maybe than the other. We prefer one side to the other without realising it, a bit like being left and right-handed. We're also going to be talking about posture, balance. Okay, so I'd like to mention as well, you may have seen at the beginning of the video, at the end of the video, it says Pop-Up Sue 1. And I'm known as Pop-Up Sue to a lot of people that know me. Reason being is that I used to pop up around the villages, helping to prevent isolation and loneliness with my health and fitness. So if you'd like to join me on Twitter, you can have a look at the end of this video with our website and my pop-up address. Okay, so let's get started. Let's have our posture check. So let's just check how we are sitting in our chairs and our seats. Are you a bit relaxed? Okay, if you are, let's get you sitting up, thinking about how you're sitting. So it's quite good to do this while you're sitting in the chair at home. You might want to have a go while you're looking at the adverts. Maybe one advert comes on, you can sit up, do a little posture check, think about how you're sitting, okay? And then maybe have a little bit of a relax and then try it for a little bit longer, okay? The more you practice, the better you get. So it's important to try and get these back and stomach muscles strong. Okay, and the only way they're going to get stronger is if we use them. So let's just check. We're going to move you forward to the front third of the chair, sitting upright. So remember, if you get tired, you can have a little pit stop, get yourself sit back again, have a rest and join in. Remember, these exercises are to build your balance and your strength. Strength does get lost quite easily, and unfortunately the older we get, the more we have to kind of work at it because we lose it quite quickly. And then getting out of a chair becomes tough. Going up hills, going upstairs becomes even harder. Okay, so hopefully practicing little and often, especially at the moment if we're stuck indoors, not able to get out, just doing a few exercises as and when you can. Okay, so do as much or as little as you want. By all means stop if you need to have a rest, and please, don't do anything if it hurts or if you feel you can't. All right, so now we're in our position. Let's just have a look. Let's get these shoulders working again, because mobilisation of these shoulders. Lift them up, bring them down, up, down. Okay, just get them mobile. Good, so now from up, bring them back and down. Just get them moving. Yeah, remember, because we do forget to move these shoulders. And then we get a bit of tension there. So mobility in them shoulders. Just give them up, bring them up, squeeze them together, bring them back and round. Just nice and slowly. And let's bring them forward. Okay, loosen up those shoulders. Always good to give them shoulders a bit of move. Remember, joints like you to move them. A bit like a door. Okay, if you don't open that door, then when you do eventually open it, it's harder. So get them joints working. Good. Okay, so now we've moved them. Let's get you warmed up a little bit before we do some exercise. So let's get these feet moving. Let's get this circulation going. So what I'm going to ask you to do is we're going to move those feet a little bit. All right, so I'm going to ask you, we're just going to start to do a bit of heel and toe through the feet. Okay, right, so if you can see my feet, just going to start. I'm just lifting my heels, keeping the ball of my foot on the floor, lifting them up and down. Okay, so you can do this sitting in the chair, nice and easy. All right, if you was going on a long journey and you were going out, well, we are allowed to get back out again. If you're on a coach, in a car, on a plane, get circulation going, pump those feet, sitting in that chair. Yeah, sometimes you go to stand up, you feel a bit dizzy. Okay, by pumping those feet, it can help stop that from happening. All right, so it stops the blood pooling. Okay, so now let's lift these feet up. So we're going to have a little march, everyone. March those legs. Okay, so are you ready for the brain training to begin? Let's get them arms working. Arms up, arms and legs. Okay, Okay, so now we're going to slowly action down. All right, you can take the arm movements out if you want to, or you can keep them, it's up to you. I'm going to take mine out just to show you. So we're going to lift up the leg and down. Now, making sure that you're not leaning back, okay? So as your leg comes up, don't lean the body back. If you're finding you're struggling, take your back to the back of the chair to support it. Okay, so we're lifting the knees up. So by bringing the knees up, we're working those big muscles in the thighs, but also we're working those stomach muscles as well. So hold it and back down. Lift it up and back down. Lift it up. Can we hold it? Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. And back down. And lift it up. So remember, keep that breathing going. That's good. Nice and slowly. Okay. So we're going back to marching again. Bring those arms in if you want to. Okay. Go for a march. All right, I'm going to keep the legs going. And we're going to have a little punch. Can you punch the arms, all right? Want to get rid of a bit of stress? Get the arms going. Have a little bit of a punch with those arms. Punch it through. Good. Punch it. All right. Keep those legs going. Keep those legs going. All right. Bring the arms to a swing now. Swing. Slow it down. Slow motion. Okay. Slow motion. Remember, imagine just slowing it down. Slowing your pace. That's it. Yep. And back down. Okay, well done. Have a little rest. Give those feet a little move. Well done, everyone. All right, I'm going to work a little bit into the middle back as well today. So bring your arms up for me. Bend those elbows. I'm going to have a little squeeze back and bring it forward. Squeeze back and bring it forward. So as I'm bringing the arms back, just a small movement, tiny movement. I'm just going to show you, okay? I'm going to show you. So as I'm doing it, all right, I'm squeezing back and bringing it forward. Small movement, very tiny movement, back, forward. So you're feeling that in the middle part of the back between the shoulder blades. Okay, just do what you can, nice and slowly, strengthening that middle part of your back there, up to middle part. Good. Nice and slow. One more time. Squeeze and bring it down. Well done, everyone. Okay, move them shoulders. All right, so let's move on. Working into strengthening those legs, around muscles around the knee, the thighs. Okay, so we want to be able to keep these legs strong. You want to be able to get up out of that chair and get up those stairs. So we want to keep that strength, and especially maybe you've had knee replacements, or maybe you're waiting for knee replacements, muscles are weak. So if it's aching or hurting, remember you're going to just do what you can. So I'm going to ask you to sit yourself back, so your back is resting against the chair. Okay, so your back supported. So I'm going to ask you to lift your leg up off the floor. Hold that position. Now can you extend the leg out and bring the toes up? So you can see my toes are up. Feel that working in the muscles in that leg. Good. Now slowly bring it back. And we're going to bring it out again. Good. And we're going to bring it back. Now you're going to do as many as you feel you can. All right. I'm just going to do about 8. But I want you to, if you feel 2 is enough, you do 2 and you rest your foot. So remember, look, my foot's staying off that floor. As you go up, you bring it back, try and keep it off the floor. So we're hovering and bring it down. If you feel you need to have a little rest, okay, if you feel you need to rest, you can rest your foot and do a few more. So we're going to do, I think that's about 8, not sure. That's it, bringing the toes up, hold that there. Good, feel those muscles working, yeah? The leg might have a bit of a shake. Bring it down and have a little rest. Good, give that muscle a run. All right, other side. Now if you want to feel you want to make it a bit more difficult, you can move yourself forward. Okay, lift the leg up, extend it, just making sure you keep your back straight. And bring it back. So remember, plenty of breathing. That's it. Bring the toes up. Bring it back nice and slow. And again, bring it up. Bring it back. Control that movement. And back. And again. and back. Good. We've got one more to do. You ready? Push it out, hold it there. Keep breathing when we hold, don't hold your breath. And bring it back down. Oh, give that leg a rub. Well done, everyone. Moving those feet. Okay, so that's strengthening those muscles around those legs. So remembering the video I did previously, we talked about the hips and strengthening the hips. All right, so if you want to more strengthen on those hips, you need to look at the second video that I did. But we're going to strengthen more in front of the legs now, and we're going to get out of that chair. So I'm just going to go over with you how you get out of the chair. Some of you have probably got this off to a fine art by now. Okay, but those of you that might not have seen this before, we're going to show you the technique of how to go to standing on a chair. Okay, so remember, we want to be forward in that chair. Being right far back here, oh, it's a workout actually trying to get yourself forward. So give yourself the best chance you can. Okay, so positioning yourself is quite important to be able to get out of that chair. So let's move your bottom forward. Walk it right way forward, right up and forward as far as you can to the end of that seat. Right, front third, good. Okay, so now bring the legs out wide. We want legs hip width apart. You want nice wide stance, because when we stand up, you want to be balanced. And if you've got your legs out wide, you're going to feel more secure. Okay, now the weight of your body is going to push into the heels. So just bring the feet back a little bit more back towards you slightly. Okay, we're going to put the hands on the thighs. Now, some of you may be used to pushing on the chair to get yourself up. All right, that's okay if it works for you, but we want to try and see if we can get the legs stronger without taking it away by using the arms. It doesn't matter if you still have to use an arm. We can see if we can practice a few without it. All right, so we're going to imagine your legs are the chair. So how you will press on the chair, you're going to press on your legs. So your hands on the thighs. Some people prefer up high, some people prefer near. Okay, so we're going to press. So what you're going to do is you're going to lean forward. All right, now remember your body goes where your head goes, it follows. So top of the towel, if we lean forward, okay, heads forward, it's going to help us to get out. So we're going to put them all together. Okay, so weight into the heels, hands on the thighs. So what I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to lean forward. As you lean forward, I want you to push your heels. Have a little practice for me. Push, as you just lean forward and push your heels in the ground. Go on, push into the floor. Push into the floor. Now, as you push your heels into the floor, with your hands on your thighs, you'll probably feel those muscles working. Okay, so if you can't get out of a chair, even you can't even lift yourself up yet, the muscles are doing something. So if you just do this, they'll get stronger. Okay, you'll keep pushing and lifting. So we're going to take it further. Hands on the thighs, weight into the heels, lean forward, push into the heels, hands push, lift bottom up. So we're going to just try a bottom lift. And push, and see if your bottom comes up. And push, and back. And again, and push, and back. Okay, so that in itself is a bit of a workout, isn't it? Trying to get up and down. So this time, we're going to do count of 3. 2 bottom lifts, biggest push, and see if we can come up standing. If you can't, you just do the 3 bottom lifts down, and then you get up in the own way that you are able to. All right, it comes with practice. I want you to practice, practice, practice. That's the secret. Little and often, keep doing it, and your body will get stronger. Okay, it will adapt. The more you do, the better you get. Small improvements, and one day you will get up off that chair. All right, so are we ready? Visualise yourself doing this. The mind is really powerful, everyone, so I want to see you doing it. Are we ready? Hands on the thighs, weight into the heels. So you ready? Push forward for 1, bottom up and back. Push forward for 2. All right, this is the biggest one. Ready? Push forward for biggest push and up. Well done, everyone. Up to standing. Okay, everyone. So now we're standing up, and I've turned my chair to the side. Okay, so I can see you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of work. We're going to do some balance work. We're going to do some strength work. Okay, and we're going to help you to think about your posture as you're standing upright as well. So remember, posture is important, because when I'm standing here, if I start to look down at the floor, I feel like I want to go down forward. So you need to be looking up. So if you're going and walking, so if I wanted to go walking somewhere, my eyes will be looking where I'm going to go, forward, but my head is still up. Okay, so I'm looking at the ground, but I'm looking in front. So have a check first. If you're just going for a walk, I understand that the pavements are uneven and the floor is a bit scary, especially if you've already had a fall. But practice indoors if you're safe, somewhere safe around you. So if you're somebody who relies on a stick or a walking frame, okay, I want you to try and think about your posture. Is it like this? Okay, because we want to see if we can get you upright walking. Because if your posture is already like this and you fall, you're putting yourself to the ground, okay? So looking where you're wanting to go. Look where you want to go, okay? And I want you to then take a few steps forward, looking at where you're going, looking at where you're going. So your eyes are looking at where you're going, but your head is upright, okay? But if I was looking down like this, I can't actually see where I'm going, but my posture is down here. And if I fall, I'm falling down. So maybe have a little practice of that at home, in your house, nice and safe. Check before you start, there's nothing on the floor you're going to trip over. Okay, then go forward. All right, now when we're walking, everybody has a step forward. So I want you all to have a step forward for me. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and step. All right, now some of you may have stepped forward with your left leg, some of you with your right. Most people, it's right leg, unless you're left-handed, maybe you're ambidextrous, or you was trained in the army. If you're left-handed or using the army, you'd be trained to left leg forward, and that will be the leg you use. For a majority of us, it's right leg forward. So what happens is we step forward with our right leg, and that becomes the leg that becomes our strong leg, because we use that one to go up the stairs first, to walk first. So that one is the one we were relying on. But really what's happening is our balance is responsible on the other side. Okay, so I want you to have a check, all right, with which leg you go forward with. All right, so if it's your right leg, I want you to have a little swap now, okay, and have a try with the other leg. Just make sure you feel okay, feel safe, and try with the other leg. Have a step and then walk forward. All right, now I want you to practice that and practice changing, leading with the other leg. It might feel strange to start with because you're so used to using the other leg all the time, but by changing this, it alters you, the way you are with your balance as well. Okay, so if you were to have to step forward with your other leg unexpectedly, then you're able to do it and you're not as wobbly. Okay, because some people will find. So just have a practice, step forward one leg and back, step forward with the other leg and back. And just see how that feels. Does it feel different? Okay, all right, good. All right, so let's go back to our chair. And again, balance. If I ask you to bring your legs out wide, head looking forward, head looking up, looking in front of you. Find something that's not going to move. Keep that head nice and still there. Right, now legs hip width apart. We feel nice and steady. All right, slight bend in the knee, take pressure off the back. Hold that there. Now, if everyone feels steady, fine, that's good. Are you feeling confident not to hold on to the chair? If you're wobbling and you're not confident, then this is the first position. I want you to keep practicing to this one, okay, until you feel that you're steady. So you need to be able to count, maybe count, I use elephants, so it's for seconds. So you can use 1 elephant, 2 elephants, okay. If you can count up to about 10 and you're fine, then that's good. The next one I want you to do is to bring the feet together. Hold on if you need to. Feet together and hold and see how that feels. Now this might make you feel a bit more wobbly, right, but I want you to practice that as well. Just make sure you're safe, you've got something in front to hold if you're needing that. Okay, and again, practice that. Let's bring the legs back out wide again. Okay, now I'm going to go practice going up onto our toes. All right, this is one we've done before. Strengthening, working through those calves, good balance exercise. Eyes focus. You've got the chair in front. If you feel you want to, you can rest your hands. Please just rest them. There's the support. Don't lean. All right, you ready? So fingers if you want to, go up onto the toes and come back down. Okay, coming up. Now you might not be able to lift too high, but it doesn't matter. Even the smallest lift, and practice going up, going down, going up. Hold that position if we can. Can you not hold on? And back down. Now the idea is I want you to build up. So you're going to do 10 of these. Alright. 10 of these in your own time if you want to. Practice at the sink. Wherever you are, practice going up onto the toes and back down. Alright. When you've mastered that, you might want to have a go at a little bit of a walk on your toes. Okay, but just make sure you're secure. The secret is to focus. Find something, don't move your head. Alright, good. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is strengthening the legs and the back of the leg. Okay, so we strengthening the legs by bringing them out in front. We're going to strengthen the back of your leg. So you're going to hold on to the chair. Okay, we're going to bring one leg back. Alright, bend that supporting leg there again. And what I want to do is I want you to bring the leg up towards your bottom. Alright, and down. You might get a bit of tightness, a bit of cramp. Alright, if you do, it might mean that you're not drinking enough fluids because muscles are tightening up. It might just be because the muscles are not used to it. Give it a bit of a rub, a bit of a massage. Okay, bring it out, give it a bit of a stretch of the toes up. It will release it a bit. Okay, so we're going to stretch it. Are you ready? So, leg up, leg down. Bring it up, bring it down. Slow and controlled. And again. And down. And again. And down. Nice and slowly. You're doing really well. Don't hold your breath. Alright, we're going to do one more, last one, and back down. Okay, bring it in, move those feet a bit. Right, other leg, you ready? Bring it back. Okay, hold it there, bend that supporting leg. Leg up, leg down. Leg up and down. Nice deep breaths. And down. And down. Nice and controlled. Bending that supporting leg, keeping that body upright. Just do what you can. I know these exercises sometimes are difficult. Have muscles haven't done them before, so build up. Just do 2 and rest if you want to. And back down. Move those feet. Okay, so whilst we're here, we're going to do a little bit of stretching of our calves. Alright, we are going to stretch them out sitting down as well. But while we've got the chair here, I'm going to bend the leg, bring the leg in, bend the leg at the front, bring the other leg back. And I want you to bend this leg, and lean forward, push your heel into the ground. So my back foot, heels right down, touching the floor. Okay, everyone can see that? Feet in line. Now sometimes the foot does tend to turn out. If it does, bring it in, if you can, as much as you can. And you're going to feel that in the lower part, in that calf muscle there. Okay, if it's hurting you, heel won't touch the ground. Bring the leg in a little bit, narrow the gap so it comes down. Okay, if it's not feeling it too much, you want to increase it, you bring it back. And just feel that, and you'll feel that stretching it out that calf muscle. Okay, lean in and bring it in. Let's do the other one. It's good to give these legs a stretch. Okay, we don't realise how tight these muscles get. Then we get cramped, then we get problems in our feet. Okay, if that's feeling tight, then try giving it a little bit of a stretch. Okay, if you want to, you can always use the wall. Alright, so I'll show you. So front leg bend, and I lean in and I push up against the wall. Okay, just stretch those calf muscles. So you can use the chair or you can use the wall. Okay, I think we've done enough standing up. Let's get you to sit back down again, everyone. Okay, well done, everyone. We've worked very hard. We've worked on the front of the legs, on the back of the legs, muscles around the knee. Okay, we've done quite a bit of work. We've worked in the middle part of our back today. We've mobilised our shoulders, and a bit of strength. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to, last but not least, work a little bit, working on our wrists again. Okay, so remember last time we had a tea towel and we wrung the tea towel out, and we wrung it out and back in. So if you've got a tea towel and you want to do work with the tea towel, you can work with the tea towel again, like we did last time, holding the tea towel, wringing it out and turning it back. Okay, if you prefer to do the exercises with the wrists, bringing them up, bringing them down, flexing them up and down, you can have a go at that. Okay, so just bring them up, bring them down, nice and slowly, and turn them round in a circle. Okay, let's do some exercises with our hands and fingers. Let's get the fingers moving again, mobility in your fingers, stretch them out. Okay, bringing them together and back each time, remember. I know we've done this exercise a few times in the other videos, but keeping those fingers mobile, mobility in the fingers. If arthritis affects your joints and your hands and your fingers, as hard as it is and as much as it hurts, try and just move them a little bit. Okay, bringing the fingers together and back, together and back. Okay, remember, give them a little rub. Rub those hands, rub those joints, keep them moving. Alright, let's do a little bit of a stretch. So we're ready to stretch out a little bit. So let's bring the arms up, like stretch up above that head. Hold it there. If you can't get your arm up, just get it to where you can get it. You might want to assist it with the other arm if you feel you need to. Okay, we're going to go over some arm exercises in another video. So if that's your problem, mobility in the arm, we'll go through. So we're going to bring it down just to where you can. It might just be here or here, that's fine. Just to where you can get it, and just hold it. Alright, bring it round. Good. And back. Alright, so we're going to do the other side. Are you ready? Stretch it up. Bring it down. Take it. Bring it round. Good. Are we ready to open up through that chest? Stretch that chest out. Okay, so we're going to move forwards, holding onto the chair, stretch forward, figurehead on a ship, or bringing the hands to the back. Remember, elbows towards each other. So remember, you're bringing the hands on the back, elbows towards each other. Feel that chest across. Chest stretching across, open up that chest to help you. Feel that chest stretch. Okay, especially if you're someone, maybe you've had a bypass operation and the scar's healed and you may get rounded shoulders slightly. This one helps to open up through that chest. Okay, so we're going to stretch, last stretch I like to do. Bring that leg out, toes on the floor. Toes up, keeping them toes up, hands on the leg, and we're going to lean forward and bring it back. So you're feeling, as you lean forward, the stretch goes up that leg. Sciatic nerve, really good this one, stretching the back of those legs out. If you struggle, if you suffer with back pain, sometimes it's because the muscles, the hamstrings are tight. Okay, so it's good to give those hamstrings, the back of that leg, a stretch. Alright, let's bring it up. So let's bring it out, leg out, toes up. So when we bring the toes up, feel that stretch. Can you feel it in the calf muscle at the back there? Hands on the bent leg, leaning down. And slowly back. Good, well done. So you've earned yourself a rest, your favourite part now, to just relax. So sit yourself back in the chair, let your back be supported. Allow your arms to relax. Take some nice deep breaths. Okay, now your body reacts to how you breathe. Your body reacts to your breathing. And if you're breathing shallow and quickly, panicking, Okay, then your body feels, it raises that heart rate, adrenaline pumping. Okay, so slow everything down by controlling your breathing. Okay, long deep breaths. So take a deep breath in, take a long breath out. Exercise those lungs, good. Remember exhaling, breathing out, push all that air out. Then you can take another long breath in. And just allow yourself a few moments to relax. Some people like to close their eyes. Other people like to just look down. So just put your head down to the ground if you want to look down. Shut your eyes if you want to shut the world out for a while. I know it takes some long deep breaths in. And every time you breathe in, you breathe that calmness in. Breathe in a calmness. And every time you breathe out, let your body relax. Let it relax down. Let the shoulders relax. Allow it to flow down your arms till it reaches the tips of the fingers. Let your back relax in the chair. Let it feel supported and safe. Allow your legs to be relaxed. Every single muscle moving down every part of you till it reaches the soles of the feet. Almost like an energy that flows from the head to the feet, flowing through your body, slowing everything down. And I want you to breathe that calmness in and just let it go. Okay, you can let your mind drift off. You can give yourself a few more moments in your calm and peaceful place. I'm afraid I've got to bring you all back into the room with me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed helping, you found it useful. You'll be able to go to our website. Your website address will come up on the screen, as will my Twitter address. Okay, please do get in touch if you want to, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Stay safe, stay mobile, look after yourself. Thank you.